Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, it's the punt team for the Snowhawks. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Fields from the gun on third down. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, a gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. So Kittle comes in motion. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be third down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Play action now for Fields. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Snowhawks have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle to Kittle. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now, faking the give. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. Touchdown number 9 for the year. sticker. Good with the extra point. And the Snowhawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to throw is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
First down. Fields. On the move past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Fields now to throw on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a second down throw for Fields. And that ball incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm.
This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Shamrocks will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on here to punt this one away. like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They go play action with Fields. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Fields. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields. Going right sideline and complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Fields now. This is caught at the 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Shamrocks. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Shamrocks 21, Snowhawks 7. Set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Shamrocks.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play action, here's Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Shamrocks. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a...
And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. He works free, right side. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Snowhawks. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pass complete, and that's Logan Thomas. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Snowhawks 13.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow.
Dicker to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll come up here. First and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He runs with it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Fields. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Shamrocks. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. To the ground, a first down run. A short gain up to the 20. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Second down and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A handoff here. And the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. It's picked up by one of his teammates. A pickup of 14 on that one. And that will be a first down. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Shamrocks. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Makes the score Shamrocks 48, Snowhawks 13. Set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
A loss of 1.
A 3rd down. They'll try to get it on the ground. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the 1st down. And they will turn it over on downs. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Up the middle they go. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will score again. Touchdown, Shamrocks. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Shamrocks 55, Snowhawks 13. Will Lutz.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Hovering very strong defensively. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Snowhawks. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with it. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Play action now for Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. To throw is Fields. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Shamrocks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Shamrocks will add one more onto their big lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll air one out. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Shamrocks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Shamrocks 69, Snowhawks 19. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll throw out of the gun. Again, working deep downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Shamrocks. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for